Namaskaram. We are continuing with the story of Yayati. Yesterday we stopped telling that Yayati got two sons in Devayani and three in Sharmishtha, illegally, so to say, without Devayani knowing about it. The children in Devayani were called Yedu and Turvasu, and the three in Sharmishtha were called, what are they called? Druhyu, Anu, and Puru. One day, the children were playing together. Devayani's children and Sharmishtha's children were all playing together in Yayati's garden. And Devayani, when she looked at, all the children looked alike. Then she looked at her husband and she thought, oh, they all resemble my husband. How did it happen? So she asked Yayati about it, and Yayati kept quiet, pretending that he didn't understand the question. Then Devayani called the three who were not her sons and called them near and asked them, children, whose children are you? Then they pointed to Yayati, who was nearby. And who are your mother? Then they said Sharmishtha. And that made Devayani very angry. She was so upset that without telling a word to anyone, she just rushed out of the palace. And Yayati got scared. He also followed Devayani close on heels. Devayani went straight to her father, Shukracharya, and told him that, look, I am no more your favorite daughter. I am no more anyway the favorite wife of this Yayati. I think she loves Sharmishtha more than he loves me. He has 3 children in Sharmishtha, whereas he gave me only 2. So I don't want to return to his palace. And Shukracharya got upset and he asked Yayati, how is that you gave me word that you will not have a relation with Sharmishtha and still you have these children in her? And Yayati said, Maharshi, sage, please don't misunderstand, please don't get upset. She was living in the palace and she approached me during her Ritu period. That means after the Ritu bath. Ritu is the period, monthly period, and the days after that are supposed to be fertile days, and that is a time when women are ready for children. And she approached me during her Ritu period to have a relationship, and I tried to refuse, but she reasoned out. She said that I have come to your palace and I am your wife's. We went through those arguments, wife's servant, so I am also your wife. So please bless me with a child. And it is said, the Dharma books say that when a woman approaches during her Ritu period, if you refuse her, it is a sin as bad as killing a bhruna, a yet to be born child, bhruna, a child in the making. And so I fearing of committing a sin, not knowing which is a worse sin, I conceded to her demand. I didn't disrespect you. I still thought about you when I did that. But out of this fear for sin, I did it. And all the 3 times, that's what happened. And Shukracharya said, whatever it is, you have broken your promise. So I curse you that you, from this moment onwards, you get what is called jara. Jara is old age. Man gets symptoms of old age. His skin get wrinkled, the hair goes grey, he loses all interest in married life. So he got jara immediately because of Shukra's curse. And Yayati was very sad. He pleaded, look, I am still young. I am not happy. I am not satisfied with my family life. So please have pity on me. Shukracharya said, my words cannot go wrong. But if you can exchange your old age with someone who willingly accepts that, then you can get the youth in exchange, and you can enjoy your family life, continue enjoying. So Puru approached his sons one by one in that order. First, Yadu, who was the eldest son, born of Devayani, and pleaded with him. And Yadu said, no way, because old age is despisable. I am still young. I don't want to forego all that. And women anyway hate looking at men who are old. So Yayati cursed Yadu, saying that you will not inherit the empire. Not only that, you will become king only of the people who are one step below. They are not in status, they are not the same as the Bharata dynasty, same as the lunar dynasty. And similarly, so Yadu refused, and Yayati approached to Turvasu. Turvasu also refused, giving similar reason. So he was also cursed that you will not have any progeny. You will not inherit the throne, and you will have no progeny, children. And Yayati approached Devayani's children in that order. First he approached Drihyu, who refused, Anu, who also refused, giving various excuses. Finally, when Puru was approached, Kuru said, I will do whatever you want me to do. I'll be only too pleased to exchange my youth for your old age. And Yayati had said to each of his sons, I will enjoy your youth for 1,000 years, and then I will return that. And Puru said, yeah, whenever you are ready, we can exchange and become as before. I will get my youth back and you will get your old age. So Yayati was very pleased. He declared that Puru will inherit the throne. Hearing this, the ministers and senior citizens all came and asked Yayati, what is that we are hearing? You are violating the heritage, violating the tradition, and giving the throne to the youngest son when there are 4 senior to him. And Yayati said, yeah, that is true, but those 4 children, they refused to obey my orders. They didn't commit to my desire. Whereas Puru gladly received my orders and agreed to give me what I asked for. They said, oh yeah, if that is the case, yeah, a son has to obey his father. If he doesn't do that, then he doesn't inherit the kingdom. And they didn't object, they went back. Accordingly, Puru was given Yayati then continued enjoying family life with Devayani for 1,000 years. But soon he got, through reasoning and with his wisdom, he realized that enjoying desire is not the way to get over it. You have to apply your mind. So he gave the youth back to Puru and received his old age back and retired to the forest. We'll conclude the story tomorrow. That's all the main story, but still we will conclude it tomorrow.